Howdy heroes, and welcome to episode 22 of the... Was that necessary?
Oh, that just hit me the wrong way. I'm sorry, it just hit me the wrong way. It was howdy heroes. It was terrible.
I'll hit you the wrong way in a fucking minute. Right, let's start again.
Hit your mom the right way.
I started your mom again.
Sharp.
Beep beep.
I say howdy heroes because it's for the guest heroes, okay? They're the ones that come and make our site great. Howdy heroes, they're the heroes. That's the point.
Hey heroes, not howdy.
If everyone's the hero, what are we saving?
Shut up, here we go, okay? We're saving strong gamers. That's what the guys are for, you little cunt.
There's villains out there, like
Fuck
IGN. Off. We have to bring them down.
No, I agree with that point. Don't put that in the podcast, though. Right, here we go. Hi, heroes, and welcome to episode 22 of the Gamers Heroes Suck My Controller podcast. Please be aware, this episode does contain vulgar language like the rest of them, so if you're easily offended, please turn off now. No, you've got to wait to the end of the disclaimer before swearing, you fucking dipshit. Anyway, I'm Captain Camper. I will be your host for this episode. I'm joined by Ryan McBride.
Howdy heroes.
Johnny Hurricane.
Hey, y'all.
Jake Rose.
Yo.
Right, the first section of our podcast is Ryan McBride's fucking what did we do this week? So, Ryan, what did you do this week?
So it's story time, right? Me and Jake worked for a really long night. I was sleeping on the couch, right? All of a sudden, there's a knock at the front door.
Okay.
Oh, we have sound effects now.
Yeah.
So I get my ass up. Normally when I sleep in boxers and a t-shirt. So I kind of like creak open the door, and it's my apartment manager. And she's like, "Hey, I've got a couple people here to see the apartment. Can we come in?" And I was like, I just woke up. I'd only gotten like 4 hours of sleep. I was like, fine. And then I start to struggle to put my pants on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got my pants kind of like half buttoned, half like my belt kind of on. These people come in, and I forgot my girlfriend had just done her laundry. So there's like fucking female underwear on all of the doors. And I must have looked like such a pervert.
Shame on you, Ryan.
So that was it?
Nothing? Nobody?
That was the punchline?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that was like 2.5 minutes of total boredom. They'd probably assume that you've got a girlfriend. They're not going to assume, damn, this guy's had 73 girls in here in the last month. And he's doing their laundry for him. What a nice guy.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Why were they looking at... Was she trying to sell your house while you're still in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. I guess you're moving soon, would you? Anyway, next, I suppose, Johnny Hurricane, what did you do this week?
There was an army of geese in my front lawn this morning.
You guys and fucking bird. Don't go on the geese noise again.
No, it wasn't like that. They were like quacking at each other.
Those are ducks.
Well, no, it was the geese quack, you know?
Why geese again?
Because they fucking woke me up earlier today, like before the podcast. I was like, I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep finally. And I was like, no. Fucking asshole geese. Exactly. All over the dog was freaking out, and there were like 40 of the fuckers just squeaking at each other. And I was like, come on.
Is it a big dog?
He's getting fat, yeah.
Open the door and let him chase him, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I did.
Nice.
But I had to get up, you know, and I was like, this is fucking dumb. So it took like 20 minutes out of my day, and I couldn't get back to bed. So
the general consensus from all of us here at Gamers Heroes, we don't like ducks or geese.
Fuck geese.
Fucking geese. What about you, Jake? What have you done this week?
I had jury duty all week. Have you guys ever done that before?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. It's against my religion that I have to do it.
What's that?
It's against my religion that I have to do it.
Really?
That's bullshit.
I should have tried that.
That's why I put in the letter when they sent me the letter and they haven't contacted me since, so I think I got away with it.
He's a gypsy. He doesn't...
Well, like...
Fuck off.
Okay, so this is the third time I've been called. The first 2 times...
I just should admit this.
Yeah, right, but I'm gonna. I don't care. Come find me, I dare you.
Giving them your full
yeah,
name,
so the
dickhead.
first 2 times... No, you guys give my full name. That's not my real name.
Was it not? Oh.
No, God, no. What are you, crazy? Anyways.
Why do you make that name up?
What?
Jake Rose isn't really a cool name, is it?
No, it's the coolest name ever.
Captain Camper's a real cool name.
Yeah, right. Johnny Hurricane, alright, you just destroyed half of America. How do you feel?
No.
Was that too soon? Was that too soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But much love to all the Americans. I do feel deeply for you. Anyway, anyone inflicted in them zones, we are very sorry for that.
Anyway.
That was a bit harsh.
Anyway, so this was like my third time they've called me, and the last 2 times I just kind of said, fuck it, I'm not getting up. And they started sending me like threatening letters like a year ago saying like, if you don't show up, we're going to arrest your ass. So I decided it was time to finally go in, and I got there, and it's the scariest place I've ever been. Like, it's just shady people as far as the eye can see. So I see a window that says juror, so I step up to it, and this not-so-patient woman comes up and is like, give me your ticket. And I'm like, excuse me? She's like, give me your ticket. I was like, I'm just looking to be a juror. She's like, did you get your ticket? And
I don't have a golden ticket from Willy Wonka, lady.
And she was like, well, if you don't have your ticket, I can't pay you. And I was like, I'm not here to get paid. I'm here to be on the jury. She's like, oh, so you haven't done it yet? No. So I said, I just need to know where to go. Please, God, I need out of this place. And so she just points behind me. And so I go in that direction, and I sit down, and I'm sitting there. I start to have the feeling I'm in the wrong place because they start marching like handcuffed gangbangers by me, which was okay at first. But then they sat like this cholo dude like right next to me, and I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here. So yeah, like I get up and I start wandering off. But what I did notice was like America's like equal opportunity in prisoners, because there was like every part of the rainbow there. Like it was just crazy. I think there was an Eskimo at one point. Swear to God, like it was the scariest.
I don't think Eskimo is politically correct.
Yes, it is.
Inuit.
No, Inuit is the correct term. Come on, dude, don't be racist now.
Did he have like the puffy coat on and everything? Or
he's not in ice. Fuck Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, and like
I just don't know how I'd tell an Inuit apart from.
I don't know if I should share this or not, but like there's like an 8.5-month Mexican chick just handcuffed to the seat we were sitting on. I didn't know how. And yeah, so finally I wander off. I find where I'm supposed to go, and I lucked up that day because they sat me down and they were about to do the questionnaire, and the lady was like, she said, yeah, they struck a plea deal. You can go home. So I sat on a scary bench for 15 minutes, and they paid me $14, and that was my week.
What about you, Smith? Did you do anything this week since everybody else had a story?
I had a ton this week, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here after we've already had 15 minutes. People have tuned in for the gaming podcast and sitting there thinking, where the fuck is the gaming shit?
Oh, come on. We had good geese stories. We had very pregnant Mexican stories.
Not going to bore you with the rest of the stuff I did this week, because 2 out of 3 of those stories were boring, so we'll just move straight on to the next section of our podcast, which actually involves gaming. What have we been playing this week? So, first of all, leave the jingles, dude. You're going to look like an idiot in the animated podcast when your guy just tilts his head back and starts singing. So, what else have you played this week, Ryan?
I played a little bit of the Need for Speed Most Wanted game.
How's that?
Not that good.
Oh.
Really?
Well, I guess I shouldn't say not that good. The single player is not that good. The multiplayer is actually fantastic. But the single player, but there's a lot of things about it that just make it boring and kind of tedious. You just have to go around, find a car, and basically there's 5 races for each car that give it like upgrades. So you might be doing the same race over and over again with different cars. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah, that does get boring.
The cops now in it, right? Cops and helicopters and shit.
The cops are fucking annoying. You'll be in a race, and then all of a sudden a cop will come out of nowhere and smash your car, and then you have to restart the race because there's no way you're going to do well in it.
Is it potentially just because you suck?
No, it's the game.
Well, maybe that could be our next episode for UK versus US, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah.
I'll fucking take you on.
Let's go, bitch. How did Worms go for you, by the way?
Well, in all fairness, I killed half my team in the first turn.
Yeah. That video should be up on YouTube
Christ.
within the next week, guys, so make sure you check that out as well. That's enough of the Need for Speed shit. Well, what's PID?
PID is a very cool game from Might and Delight. It's a 2D side-scroller where you basically throw down these little pills that have these, like, beams of light. So basically you use these beams of light to travel to different areas. And it's really cool. You should check that out.
Anyway, Wolsey, I had an interesting experience with a friend on that last night. We were heading to this army base that's quite out of the way. There's a big bridge going across it. As we went across the bridge, and then we see a bunch of German chat. You know, I don't speak German. And then Jet, who's a semi-regular podcast listener and visits the site on occasion, hi Jet, he speaks, he's Norwegian, but he speaks a slight bit of German. He was able to translate, basically we told his friends where we were, and to shove an M249 up our arse is basically what he said. And 2 or 3 minutes later, we're just walking through these trees, and like these 4 guys come up. It's 4 on 2. I've got a pistol with 8 bullets. He's got a pistol with like 12. We end up taking these guys out in a 4 on 2 battle. I died because Jet shot me in the back of the head. You know, friendly fire kind of sucks. But we took these 4 guys out, got some massive amounts of loot, and then got back to the safe zone. That's arguably the best experience I've had in that game so far. If you've not checked it out, check the website. There's a tutorial on zombies and how to escape them, so make sure you check that. And I suppose the more exciting version of what we've been playing this week will be between Johnny Hurricane and Jake. What have you guys been playing this week?
Assassin's Creed.
As with everyone else. So what's it like?
It's sexy.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Admittedly, I think you played the first guy a little too long. I was kind of ready to be into Connor quickly. The first guy's Hatham, and he's a guy from Europe. And he's Connor's dad, too, so...
Connor's daddy.
Yep.
I heard Connor's daddy's kind of a piece of shit.
Well, I wouldn't want to spoil anything for anybody.
Oh, shit. Well...
It's a bit early for spoilers.
Well, I mean, it's nothing more than they said. Like, he's a half Indian, half white kid, so something had to happen there.
A lot of people complain about the amount of bugs and glitches in it. Have you guys come across many, or...?
I fell through the map once, and I did that for like 2 minutes until I desynchronized it. But then I just spawned back right where I was, and everything was fine.
But overall, you guys don't think it's any more glitchy than your average AAA release, no?
No, in fact, I think it's much better in a lot of cases.
Yeah, I mean,
That's peculiar. Because there is literally... I've seen hundreds of threads on forums, big news sites, they're all saying that the game is great.
We should probably say that Jake and I are both playing on PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. On the 360,
the majority of people are playing on 360, yes.
You deserve glitches if you play it on the 360.
Hey!
Fuck you.
Which is odd because normally the 360 version runs better.
Without spoiling any serious sort of plot spoilers and that, story, gameplay, all fucking solid, no issues with the game whatsoever, definite buy?
I love the combat.
Definite buy.
What are you using for your main weapon most of the time?
Dude, I love that. I love my tomahawk. I do.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's exactly what I use. When you tip a guy over and then you like chop his nuts off.
Like, yeah. Or the other one I like is when you're comboing kills. There's one where he like uppercuts behind him with the tomahawk and he gets like right under his chin and he just pulls it out forward.
Yeah.
Fucking brutal. I love that one. Yeah, the combat's good. I mean, once you learn who you're fighting, it becomes pretty systematic.
Yeah.
You know what to do, like the captains, instead of just countering them, you have to counter, disarm, and then you can fuck them up. Shit like that, but, you know, it's still good. It's, you know, when you got 50 of them come at you, it's fun. But, you know, the combat is such a small part of it. Like, the game is so fucking massive.
What about
you can get lost for hours.
The naval combat, that's supposed to be quite a big feature of this one, isn't it?
Dude, that should be a game by itself.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so good. It's
not even
so good.
It's not even part of the main mission for the most part. Like, it's a little side thing you can do.
It's so in depth. Like, you have to like make sure the wind's at the right spot. You can't go into the wind, and like even little tricks you'll find that they don't tell you about. Like, so if you do have to turn straight into the wind, if you take all your masts down, you can still kind of float forward. Otherwise, you get stopped pretty quick. Yeah, it's so deep. It really is. It's so fun.
Big question: is it going to be able to top Call of Duty for Game of the Year?
Oh yeah, Call of Duty.
Well, Call of Duty is normally not a Game of the Year.
Halo 4 is going to blow out everything. So.
I don't think Halo 4 is even in contention this year.
Fanboy.
What are you talking about? Dude, reviews are out, man.
A lot of people play Xbox. A lot of people love Halo. I think it just has to be marginally good for fanboys to jizz all over it.
Yeah, so I don't think they expect much, because it's just, Master Chief, splat.
Whatever.
What about the homesteads? That seems to be quite a big guide on the website, by the way, guys. There is a homestead guide. That seems to be quite a popular topic. So explain to us a bit about the homesteads then.
Where's the homestead guide at?
GamersHeroes.com. No sexy people. Dude, I'm going to make the animator make you look so stupid when you say that you're going to stop doing it.
Can I say something? I want the animator to make you Nigel Thornberry.
Too late. The animator's already done the pictures, dude. I've seen the character design. If you ever viewed our fucking Facebook, you'd know that, you little dick.
I don't know how to use Facebook. I don't have
Facebook. Anyway, Johnny Hurricane, you're the only fucking sensible in here. What's the homestead shit all about, dude?
Basically, you offer to help build up this guy's area. He's got like just a manor, and there's these lumberjack brothers, and one's on a log, and it's going down the river really quickly. And after you save him, Connor basically offers them, hey, you can stay here or whatever, and then from there, a bunch of things pop up on the map, and you go get them, and you get more people. And the more people you have, the more things you can craft. The more things you can craft, the more money you can make, and the more upgrades you can get. It's a good little distraction.
Oh, before we move on, the one thing I do want to complain about in a real way, there's something in this game called the Common Man's Almanac, Encyclopedia or something. Yeah, it's Common Man's Encyclopedia. It's a side quest, and essentially what you're told to do is you go around your homestead and learn how all these different professions work. And this is all done randomly and takes forever.
Is it an achievement thing, or is there any point to actually getting it complete, or?
It's a side quest, so if you're wanting to, 100% it, you have to do it.
Yeah, it's part of the homestead mission.
I just want to play the game. I don't want to,
So, overall, very positive other than that one little shit bit?
Yes.
Yeah. No, very, very positive. Just, I don't know, who had that idea needs to be fired.
Forward that in an email. Big news this week. I think I'll go to Ryan McBride. To be honest, I don't even want to talk about this because it's going to hurt me in the core, but go ahead, Ryan. What's the big news? Is this actually gaming? I suppose it is. Yeah, go on.
Disney acquired Lucasfilms and LucasArts for $4.05 billion.
I think George Lucas needed more money.
Well, what you've got? If someone says, "Okay, you $4 billion, you should take it." Firstborn son, house, family, film studio, whatever. Take it. $4 billion is good.
They have come out and said that there will be Star Wars Episode 7 by 2015.
Are we going to see guest appearances from Mickey Mouse? I could just see like what they did with Kingdom Hearts for RPGs. They're going to do with Star Wars for movies and just throw in random Disney characters all over the place.
I am your father.
You know what I mean? I'm not too sure about this. I don't want another Star Wars film. I like it how it is. They work.
You like 1, 2, and 3?
I like all of them.
I mean, 2 and 3 are okay, but it's not.
I'm not too keen on this.
But the first one is terrible.
Where's the gaming news in here? Have they announced something?
There is some speculation on what this means for games. Star Wars 2013 was something that was shown a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's for
13.
Maybe it's 13. Well, either way, it's the next-gen Star Wars game. That is pretty much, they have said, is not going to be touched or changed or in any way. They did say that they do want to do a lot more of licensed stuff. So they're going to license out the Star Wars name a little bit more, which could be good. I mean, if they license out to a really good studio, we could get another really good Star Wars game coming up here.
Yeah, but it's just, LucasArts, they're behind the Old Republic, LucasArts. Is that right? Old Republic? Pretty sure, yeah?
Yeah.
Force Unleashed, Battlefront, those kind of games.
Yeah.
I like all those games. I don't know, Disney. What fucking games have Disney released that are worth playing?
There's a lot. But, what they're saying is they're going to license it out to different studios. They're not saying that Disney Studios is necessarily going to make the game, that they're going to license it out to other people.
Well, maybe we'll see, if maybe, because obviously they're willing to spend some money. If they just spent $4 billion, I might just suppose that's pocket change to Disney, isn't it?
I guess, because they bought Marvel for $4 billion not that long ago.
Buy everybody. Just fucking throw money around. I don't like Disney owning Star Wars. That freaks me out.
Here's the one thing about the Star Wars movies. At least if you are a Star Wars fan, there is promise of more stuff coming up.
Yeah, but I don't want more stuff. I don't want a fucking floating castle and a little star to go over the top Disney and then Star Wars. It just doesn't go together.
Well, it's still technically Lucasfilms or LucasArts. They're not going to lose that name. It's not necessarily going to be a Disney movie. That company owns, ABC, ESPN, everything. It's not necessarily going to change. It's just they are going to put money into it to make sure that content is coming out.
I think they're just going to throw the Disney logo on everything and leave it as it is. Just slap Mickey ears on some stuff, put it on a fucking lunchbox and make more money off it. So, standing away from the sort of the movie Disney thing, is any news on the Nintendo front?
You know it.
Oh, we go. Mr. Dickhead.
Nintendo debuts its first Wii U commercial for the U.S.
Have that
Yay.
seen it?
Yeah, it's not very good.
Oh, go figure.
Brilliant.
The commercial mentions 2 times how you will play next. If you got the premium package, they announced what that discount's going to be on downloadable titles. For every $50 that you spend, you're going to get $5 back.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Here's the problem. So instead of like it automatically being tracked on your Nintendo account, you're going to have to go to a different website and I think register the games that you downloaded, and then you have to get a code from that site and put it in the Wii U to get your $5 back. It seems like it's a process that is overly elaborate to get people to actually not take advantage of it. The Wii U's come in what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
It's fucking close, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting
18th,
that.
I believe, right? It's 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll have a ton of content on the site, all sorts of shit, so make sure you check that out, gamersheroes.com. Shut up.
Yeah.
What game is here? Would you would you guys like an unboxing video? Let us know.
Dude, why do people watch those?
Yeah, right.
People
I
like
can't
it.
either.
If you want an unboxing video and see Ryan's chubby face get all happy as unwraps a kid's toy, please let us know and we will get back to you.
Speaking of kids' toy, when does that kids' toy come out? What day?
You're just
Sunday,
trying to get the same
Sunday
wrong,
the
18th.
Sunday the 18th.
Who releases
And
a
for
console
everybody
on
that's
Sunday?
disappointed, you only have to wait a month and 4 days until the world ends, according to the Mayans. So you don't have to live with your regret that long.
We're going to do a special edition End of the World podcast.
Let's do it.
We'll
Dude,
be
I just say
pissed as
everybody
fuck.
gets blitzed just
Yeah.
on anything they feel like. It's the
Yeah,
end of the world.
alright.
Who cares? I'm gonna
We'll just
punch
sit
a
there and
hooker.
fucking, yeah. I'm going to kick a baby.
Hey.
Damn right.
Okay then, so let's move on before we really start pressing the wrong buttons. Jake, have you got any news this week?
Alright, I'm gonna do this rapid fire. Bethesda is teasing new Skyrim DLC. They put out a screenshot, cool looking headshot. They're speculating it might just be called Dragonborn. They announced Paper Mario Sticker Star Pokemon Edition. It seems pretty boring. It's stickers.
That game looks really good. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
it does. Don't get me wrong, but like you get a sticker book.
Yep.
And then the last thing is GameStop's VP pled guilty to $2 million in embezzlement from the company. Yeah, he faces up to 20 years in prison, but only a $250,000 fine, which doesn't make sense to me when he stole $2 million. But
Got to make a profit.
right?
Yeah.
Have any questions about those stories? Because I have no other information on any of them.
No, every time you do a news podcast, I just kind of stop listening. Okay, Johnny, any news this week?
Yeah, just to hit on something we talked about last week, GTA 5 is confirmed for spring 2013 now. So
Yep.
we don't
Officially,
know.
Rockstar official?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good to hear.
And you can actually pre-order it tomorrow, I believe. Today on the podcast.
Is that all the news you got this week, Johnny?
That's all I got.
Okay, I haven't really got much either. Modern Warfare 4 has been confirmed. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Or care. Yeah.
Like it
I had
wasn't
assumed.
going to be
Right,
confirmed.
yeah.
Exactly. Like someone needed to tell us that. So is that end the news? Nobody else got any news to pick up on?
I guess that's it.
Okay, then the next section, I suppose, will be what's launching this week. We've really not got much.
What are you
Angry
talking about?
Birds,
We got the
Star
game of the
Wars-
year.
My Little
Jeez.
Pony, welcome to Ponyville. Yep.
Oh, that was what I was going to talk about. There's this weird culture of bronies I'm finding out about now. It's like men that watch My
Bronies.
Little Pony. Yeah, bronies. It's like
Awesome.
dudes that watch My Little Ponies and like the cartoon and like jerk it to it, I guess. They're called cloppers. It's the coolest name ever.
Clapping.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
so
How did you find out about it? Was this on one of the sites you regularly visit, was it?
I just fell into like a weird hole on Google and all of a sudden it was cloppers and yeah.
Weird. Hold on,
Weird.
Google it. That can happen. Oh, see there, the Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD. That's quite intriguing to me. I'm not usually keen on the HD stuff, but I did like Budokai.
Halo 4.
Halo 4, motherfucker. Oh.
NASCAR.
It's pretty much Halo 4 week, isn't it, really?
Halo 4. Halo fucking 4.
Just yes is all I was after.
Yes.
Yes, so no other interest for this week other than Halo, and the only person here that's going to play it is Ryan.
I'm gonna love it.
Because the rest of us have got a man's console. You understand?
So whatever.
I'll still
Alright,
be playing Assassin.
Next section, pick of the week.
Halo 4.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai HDI Collection.
I'd have to go with Halo 4 for pick of the week as well.
Yeah.
Jake?
Jeez.
I'm still going with My Little Pony just because it's on like iPod and iPad, so the cloppers can jerk it in public now.
Oh, we're gonna
make their fetish even more creepy by doing it in public.
I'm gonna look more of this for this cloppers thing. I'm gonna Google this after the podcast. I'm quite intrigued.
Oh my god.
So anyway, to close out, we usually fall on the questions. Jason Butler and Retro Mikey have been at it again with a bunch of questions on Facebook. Thank you for that, guys. We'll start with Jason Butler. Any news or thoughts on Dead Island Riptide? Anyone know anything about that?
New Dead Island?
I didn't care about the first one. I know everybody loved it. I didn't give a shit, so no.
I don't really know much about it.
It was very repetitive, so... But it was fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
The same. I didn't really enjoy it all that much after the first few hours. But as far as I know, the release date was confirmed for like April 26, 2013. Again, there's people skeptical whether fucking Germany's going to get it because last time they got screwed. So if you're German, tough luck there. You'll have to... Well, I'm not going to say it. You're going to have to find alternative ways to get the game. We don't endorse those here, but, you know, I'm sure you know what we're talking about. It's obviously got a new character. Fucking nay. John Morgan, that was it. There we go. He's your typical ex-military badass that knows kung fu.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't really know much about it. Obviously, it's a new island. I've not done much search on it. This is just stuff that I knew already. I'm not sure if they've released any information on skills or anything, stuff like that. But yeah, overall, looking pretty much samey, just new characters, new...
But yeah, I mean, I got to see more before I'm going to become interested in it.
Yeah, they definitely need to push the boundaries on the previous one.
The previous one did also have the best commercial ever.
I don't recall the commercial.
You don't remember the ad that they ran where it was like this slow motion thing in the hotel?
Oh yeah,
zombies coming after him.
Way better than
that was one of
a game.
That's one of the best trailers I've ever seen.
Yeah,
because it's the zombie apocalypse in reverse. Yeah, very good.
Have you seen a game trailer for a game called Outlast? Is the next question from Jason Butler.
Yes,
I have.
Oh no, bitch! This is me, motherfucker.
No, it's me.
Where are they based?
Red Barrels is who made it.
Yeah, where are they based?
Oh, where are they based? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Fucking useless. Step aside, bitch.
Okay, you know where they're from.
Yeah, they're founded in fucking Montreal. They're an independent gaming studio that are hoping to provide unforgettable single-player experiences. That's a direct copy from their fucking press release list, bitch. You don't have access to that shit, do you? No, fuck you. It's going to be set inside the Mount Massive Asylum in the Colorado Mountains as players take on the role of independent journalist Miles Upshur. It's sort of following a Resident Evil approach as the Murkoff Corporation have been conducting top-secret research in the old asylum, so you're probably going to get all this other jazz. They're sort of stepping away from the typical zombie approach, giving their enemies brains and thinking abilities, although while still maintaining the monster level. As far as I know, if I remember rightly, they've got some pretty big names involved in the development. Prince of Persia, Splinter Cell, Assassin's Creed, Uncharted. You know, they've got some big guys from some big games working on it, so it's looking pretty good. It's PC exclusive, digital download in 2013. No exact release date yet. Anything to add to that, Jake?
Yes. So the game, from what it looks like now, is really reminiscent of this company called Frictional Games. They made this 2 games. One's called Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and the other's called Penumbra. These are the scariest games around. Penumbra and Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It is as scary as it gets. Kind of looks like how they're building Outlast a little bit. If you've never seen it, guys, I highly recommend.
Yeah, Amnesia's fucking freaky. Like, you all of a sudden, like, as you're in the darkness, you just go slowly more and more insane, and like creepy stuff starts to happen. That game fucks with your head.
The sound of that. I'm gonna have to look at that one. Moving on from that now. Looking forward to Outlast. Actually, thank you for the additional information there, you cunt. With the releases of Black Ops 2, Medal of Honor Warfighter, which has flumped quite considerably, and the rumour which is actually confirmed now of Modern Warfare 4, do you think military FPS games are getting a little overplayed? Yes. Are they soon to see the wayside as the World War II shooters did?
A little overplayed? No, a lot overplayed.
I'm done with them.
Going on? Yeah.
With the exception of Battlefield, I've kind of seen it all and don't care to see
with the exception of a modern FPS.
Yes. Well, it's the best one.
It's not the best one.
Yes, it is. What's better?
It's all a matter of perspective.
Yeah, I've personally pledged never to buy another fucking Call of Duty game on the PS3. I'm going to buy one on the PC instead. Last question from Mr. Butler. Slightly be cautious of your answers here. Do you guys ever use emulators to get in some retro gaming? I personally like to revisit games like Shadowrun for the SNES and Syndicate Wars for the PS1. Now, personally,
both are good games, by the way.
You know, my Nintendo runs my Game Boy and it runs out of batteries quite often. So you know, I'll quite often pick up a Pokemon in an emulator because I own the game. So occasionally I do. What about you guys?
I do with the old.
Jake owns most of those games.
Yeah, so. Like I'm a huge retro geek in that I just buy the old consoles and play them on the old system. Like I've been doing this thing where I have people pick like their favorite game from when they grow up, and then I'll go through and play it. So,
Ren and Stimpy for the Sega thing. Actually, Aladdin for the Genesis.
Aladdin I don't have on the Genesis, but I have it on my SNES.
No, it's a better version on the Genesis, dude.
Okay, I'll get it.
The retro gaming and the emulators, you know, it's real tough, but I try to stay away from stuff like that, unless I own it at a time.
We're like really trying not to put our foot in it here.
Yeah, I mean, we really should try. A lot of these, you can find these games.
Yeah, go and purchase them so you can play them legally, because everyone's watching you.
Like, every place has that little game hit store.
Right, or go to Craigslist. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you, Johnny? You pirate a lot of games?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Alright, so no, we're not going to get arrested or fucking sued or anything like that. Any plugs this week?
Pick up the site for Assassin's Creed 3 guides. More will be coming up because now I got some days off.
That's right, they're going crazy already. You've got some good feedback from viewers.
And thanks to the other guys that are helping with the Homestead guide, like AC Binger, and then who's the new guy? The new guy that posted a fuck ton.
A fuck ton is probably more politically a correct way of doing that, but it's you guest heroes that make our guides so good. We're already a small group of people. You know, Johnny's only one guy covering the game. Not only helps us as a site, but it helps thousands of people that view the article. That's why you want to get the guest heroes to help us out. So big thanks for that.
Baldy 17.
No, again, thanks again to Jason Butler and Retro Mikey for your questions. They are constantly appreciated. Thanks again, Retro Mikey, for the email regarding feedback again this week. I do hope somebody got back to you, right?
Yeah.
Send him an email. Suck up a bit, yeah? Don't be a dick. Yeah. Don't be a cunt boss. Right?
What? I'm not a cunt boss.
I think that's about it for the plug. Same as usual, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com.
I didn't get the plug.
What do you get the plug? You don't work here, fool. You're just a guest.
But I get... fine.
What are you plugging? Don't even say my mum.
Well, why not? She'd like it. Anyways, no, I don't really have anything, I guess. Oh, wait, I would like to say hi to the child of the Mexican woman, because I'm sure it was born sometime during her trial.
Oh, my God.
Yes, he's already going to be listening to our podcast, isn't he, when he's in chains?
Yeah, what can you do?
Facebook.com/gheroes. We're actually started to post on Twitter at the moment. Is it like @GamersHeroes?
Yes.
And hashtag GH?
Hashtag GH, yep.
Yeah, so we're constantly giving giveaways. We're going to have a new system in place soon to reward our regular visitors, which I like to call incentive-based content browsing. I thought that was pretty jazzy, but anyway, certain things are involved, and if you check back on a regular basis, you will be rewarded at the end of each month with gaming goodies. That's what we're all doing, right? The whole shit right now is about rewarding our regular podcast listeners with this animated episode. Appreciate every view we get. We'll answer every question as we can.
Yeah, let's go play some video games.
Covering all bases, motherfucker. Right, that's it. Fuck you guys. I'm out. Peace.
See you guys.
Bye.
Fuck off.